When, ma'am?
And you?
Good evening, ma'am.
How are
Are
you?
you, ma'am?
I am fine. Okay. I have received all your assignment and maybe one or two I could not revert back. So whoever is left is yet to submit the assignment or yet to get any feedback from my end. Please let me know after the class, then I will give you the feedback. Okay. And also one more thing I have noticed that the assignment on introducing your family, have not submitted. Whoever is left to submit your assignment on introducing your family, you can do that. Okay. All right. So today we will discuss about talking about food. Okay. So here we know that when we have a conversation regarding food, how do we exactly conversate? Okay. Now let's see. Go to the next slide, Tulsi. Food choices. The first is food choices. So a lot of us, we don't always prefer similar kind of food. Some of us prefer vegetarian food. Some of us prefer non-vegetarian food. Now, vegetarian and non-vegetarians are, we actually classify people according to their food choices. So whoever only prefers like food that excludes animal products, okay, like meat, fish, egg sometimes, okay, animal products. Now from animal products, don't think the secretions of animal. Like if you can say that, okay, if vegetarians do not prefer animal food, then why they include milk, right? So mostly from by vegetarian, it means that they do not prefer having flesh of the animal, okay, or maybe egg of the animal, because when they consume egg, they feel that they are actually killing a life, okay. Although even trees have lives, we all know that they are alive, they are living things, but then again it is their conception, okay. And then there is non-vegetarian. Now non-vegetarians need not have to exclude the plant-based food, okay. They can have both. They can have plant-based food as well as animal-based food, or they can have only animal-based food. All right. So based on that, we classify them. Now it's not that today I have consumed vegetarian diet, that means I have become vegetarian. No. On a daily basis, if I only prefer plant-based food and I am choose like I am voluntarily, I have decided that I will never ever consume any animal food, only then I can be called as vegetarian. Okay. All right. Now there is two sign you can see, right? One is one is green dot, another one is red dot. So green dot and red dot, this if you closely look, a packet of any food, any food item that you buy from the market, maybe a cake, okay, or maybe anything you buy, you will see this particular sign, okay. So food on which you see this green dot, so these foods are basically vegetarian food. So while making that, while preparing that food, the uh may, like no amount of animal is harmed, okay, no amount of animal product is used. Now if you see that red dot, this indicates non-vegetarian food. That means maybe when you buy chicken nuggets, so on the packet of chicken nuggets, if you closely look, you will see this particular sign. Or maybe now if you go to a market, you can get two kind of sponge cake. One sponge cake that are prepared using egg, another kind of sponge cake that are prepared without using cake. So the one where the egg is not used, you will see that green sign, and the one where egg is used to bake the cake, to prepare the cake, you will see the red sign. Now, a lot of you now, I guess, know about what is Zomato, Swiggy? We food on like we order food from there online, right? So there also, if you go and if you check, they have section for vegetarian and non-vegetarian. And if you notice, the vegetarian sections are mostly written in green and the non-vegetarian sections are mostly written in red. Okay. So that's how you understand whether a food is vegetarian food or non-vegetarian food. Now, next slide. Okay. Now, this terms might sound new to you. Okay. So now we call a lot of people as vegetarian. Okay. So by vegetarian, the basic thing what you need to remember is no यूज ऑफ एनिमल फ्लैश. एनिमल के बॉडी का जो फ्लैश होता है, ओके, मसल होता है, वो यूज नहीं होता. ओके, नो अमाउंट ऑफ एनिमल, लाइक नो एनिमल इज कट और हार्म्ड. दैट इज द बेसिक कंसेप्ट ऑफ वेजिटेरियन. पर उसमें थोड़ा फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होता है, वेराइटीज होता है. व्हाट आर दीज वेराइटीज? वन इज लैक्टो ओवो वेजिटेरियन. लैक्टो का मतलब होता है मिल्क, ओवो का मतलब होता है अंडा. ओके, सो वेजिटेरियंस हु अवॉइड ऑल एनिमल फ्लैश बट डू कंज्यूम डेयरी एंड एग प्रोडक्ट्स. आई थिंक मैंने स्टार्टिंग में ही बोला कि ये क्वेश्चन मुझे भी बचपन में आता था कि अरे बोल रहे हैं कि वेजिटेरियन है, पर अल्टीमेटली योर लाइक इफ यू आर ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क it means it's an animal product. But basically then later on I realized that it is not about animal product or non plant product. It is like whether you're harming a particular animal or not. Okay, now you will see a lot of people will say that they don't, I am a vegetarian because I don't support killing lives. So that is a wrong conception, because even if you are consuming plants, in a way you are killing that plant also, you are uprooting that plant. Okay, तुम जमीन से उसको निकाल के उस प्लांट को निकाल रहे हो, मतलब वो प्लांट तो मर ही गया ना. So yeah, it's like killing lives in both cases. One is they don't kill animal, another non-vegetarian, they do kill animal and eat. Okay, next is lacto vegetarian. Lacto का मतलब again milk. इसका मतलब vegetarians who avoid animal flesh and egg but do consume dairy products. Okay, then is ovo vegetarian. इसका मतलब क्या? who avoid all animal products except eggs. कोई भी animal products वो नहीं खाता है, even milk भी नहीं पीते हैं, पर egg they have. Okay, next is vegan. Now vegan, like being a vegan is very difficult, because when you are being a vegan, then you're neither having any animal product nor egg nor egg nor milk, कुछ भी नहीं. All right, vegetarians who avoid all animals and animal derived foods. एनिमल डिराइव्ड का मतलब होता है जो कुछ भी प्रोडक्ट हम एनिमल से हमको मिलता है, ओके, उसको हार्म करके काट के हो या नहीं काट के हो. तो मिल्क इज बेसिकली एन एनिमल डिराइव्ड फूड. ओके, इज इट क्लियर or you need more clarification on these terms? You can unmute and
Yes, ma'am, it is clear.
okay, so just remember this term, lacto means milk, ovo means egg. That's how you remember. If they are mentioning both lacto and ovo, means they are not having animal flesh but having milk and egg. If they are only mentioning lacto, means they are not having animal flesh and egg, only milk. If they are only mentioning ovo, iska matlab no milk, no animal flesh, only egg. Like that you go. Okay, and then vegan matlab उसमें ओवो भी नहीं मेंशन है, लैक्टो भी नहीं मेंशन है, मतलब कुछ भी नहीं, nothing, only and purely plant based food. Okay, next. Okay, now there is more. This is called pescatarian. Okay, so you will find it a bit difficult to remember, but it's interesting to know new words, right? So pescatarians का मतलब क्या होता है? Someone who chooses to eat a vegetarian diet. So I am a vegetarian. Okay, I am not consuming animal flesh. Okay, mutton,